Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to install macOS Sierra on any PC or laptop. First of all, we need a USB. I'm using 16 GB transient USB. We need to format our USB. Go to disk utility and select your USB. Our primary options should be format, macOS extend general, and scheme should be GUID partition map, and name anything you want. Okay, select these options and erase the USB. After that, we need macOS DMG file. You can download from App Store or from Google. We need macOS Sierra.dmg file. Right click and open with disk image mounter. There are some hidden files we need to show them. I'm using an application which is show hidden files. Open the app and then click on show hidden files so we can see the hidden files. Okay, I'm going to close this. After that, we need base system.dmg and base system.chunklist. Open this base system and I will restore my USB with this base system. Okay, open disk utility. Our USB is formatted. Okay, now click on untitled because I didn't save any name, so it is by default untitled. Then go to edit and click on restore. Select OS X base system and restore. Okay, this is restoring now. After restoring, I will copy some files that I said before, base system and base system dot chunklist file into our USB. These two files should be copied into our USB. Copy two items, open the new window, go to Finder and our USB. It didn't show paste because it is not USB. It will show paste option because this is my USB. Okay, the files are copying. My files are copied successfully. Now we need only one file, which is packages. These packages should be copied into OS X base system, installation, system, then installation, and then packages. This should be in trash. Move to trash and right click and paste item. My file is copying, so I am going to create an EFI file system which will help us to boot from USB. If you want to download these application which I am going to download, go to forum.osx latitude space clover guide. This clover guide will help us because I also follow this if I stuck anywhere. Okay, open this clover guide. All the things I'm telling you are written here. We need Clover bootloader, so you can download Clover bootloader from here, or I provided the link in my description. All the options are here, just like download Clover and blah blah blah. Okay, the next thing is EFI folder, tools, EFI mounter. All these files are necessary to completely install. Okay, EFI folder, and you can see many system specs, system models are written here. You can download any model drivers here, and troubleshooting and some errors are written here. If you see any error or and face any error, you can visit here. Okay, my files are copying while I'm showing you. This is Clover bootloader. I downloaded this, and E5420, this is my laptop model. I downloaded this from that website. Extract all these files. I am doing an EFI folder, and in the last tools file, the show hidden apps is in tools. Okay, copy all these from E2420 into Clover, paste in here. Now my Clover folder is ready. Okay, in the EFI folder, it is Clover folder. It should be copied into my USB EFI partition, which will be created later. All my files are ready, and in the last, this is EFI mounter to mount our EFI partition. Okay, my files are copying, so I am going to fast forward this in copying method. Okay, now my files are copied, so I'm going to install Clover bootloader into my USB. Open the Clover folder, open Clover bootloader. Okay, continue, and I'm going to select some options. Now customize and select the USB. All these are unavailable and only this available because this is my USB. Customize, and I'm going to install in legacy. This is ESP means legacy mode. Bootloader into boot 0AF. It is okay now. This is ESP means legacy. I already told you. After that, Clover EFI. This is by default okay. And one more thing, which is OS X apto fix driver 64. Okay, tick this and just install. We don't need anything else from here. Install. Okay, it is installing. You will see an icon will appear on my desktop, which is EFI. Clover bootloader is installing on my USB. This will help us to boot our macOS. Okay, EFI is appear on my desktop. We just need to copy our Clover folder we just make earlier into EFI Clover. Okay, this Clover folder, copy this Clover folder and paste into EFI. Okay, we need to replace this Clover folder, not merge. Okay, replace this folder, and our USB is ready to boot. This procedure is very difficult. and we need to follow this step-by-step procedure, because if we don't follow this procedure we can't boot our Mac OS. Okay, now I'm going to restart my laptop. Okay, now go to the BIOS option, and here I will check my SATA operation should be EHCI. Okay, if we don't use this we will get into trouble. SATA operation and set it to EHCI if you are not on EHCI, and the boot option, boot list option should be legacy, because I installed clover bootloader into legacy. If you install in UEFI, you should select UEFI. Okay, I'm going to boot from USB. I'm using Dell laptop, so my default keys is F12. Go to USB. So fourth one is my USB. Space, hit spacebar and select boot without cache. So it will boot without cache. If you want to boot, you can also boot in normal mode. Okay, this is called verbose mode. All the problems and all the errors we can see here, and the process are written here. Okay, my Mac OS is boot up. After that I will format my hard drive, because MBR option does not allow the EFI partition, but GUID does. Okay, go to utilities and select disk utility. Okay, so my SSD is Intel SSD. Select the SSD and hit on erase. After that, name your hard disk anything you want. I am writing Mac OS Sierra, because this is Sierra, the latest operating system of Apple, and click erase. You should double check the options. Okay, my hard drive is formatted successfully. After that we will select the partition we just formatted, should be named as Mac OS Sierra. Select the Mac OS Sierra partition, and you can check the customize option, but all is okay. Now hit continue. It will take some time, so I'm going to skip this video and will continue my video where my Mac completed. Okay, my Mac OS Sierra will take only 2 minutes to install. After that we need to plug in our USB. Don't unplug your USB, okay, because you will not able to boot your Mac, because our bootloader is installed into USB. So keep plugged in your USB and turn on your PC or laptop. Okay, I turned on my laptop, and the Clover bootloader will load from the USB. It will take some time. Okay, so click on the Clover app. Okay, my system is loading up. Okay, I'm doing this. It took some time. Just name your account anything you want. After that my desktop should be load up. Okay, I installed macOS Sierra successfully. Thanks a lot, and please subscribe my channel and like my video and comment your problems if you face any problem. Thanks a lot.